was talking about the 13 signs when you know, praise God, that you met the woman or the man you're supposed to be with. Some people, I've done some research since, and I've seen some things about twin flames. Come to find out, I started out looking up love story reunion stories, and just to relate to people like knowing that this is the person, but y'all aren't together right now, or stuff like that. It's for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, y'all aren't together, or you hadn't seen them, but you know. And so if you know, then you know they know, and if they know, then it's just a matter of time before y'all find each other and it all comes together again. So this is my my entry about my girl, my woman Savannah, and I ended off where I made a part one already, and I ended off where we had met one time, and then some time passed, and I was pondering her and thinking about her, and then I bumped into her, and we were at the bus stop in Seaside, and Oregon, and she came on to me real well. I came on to her real strong, but it was just with words and like energy, and she came back real strong, and it was with like touching me and kissing me and stuff. So like I said, it was just first her when I first showed up, and I was really happy. And as we were waiting on the bus, more people showed up that I was interested in before, but she had put a hard wedge between all those other girls and me. So the bus comes. Another thing, while we were sitting there talking, waiting on the bus, she was like, something had came up about, are we gonna take each other serious, or do we like each other, or something like that. And I remember saying, or like, do I want to be with her, or does she want to, do we want to be with each other or whatever. And I was like, I remember saying some dumb shit like, I'm married to the game. I was like, girl, I'm married to the game. I was like, I done had my heart broke so many times. I was acting like a stupid motherfucker. I was like, that shit ain't real, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, what's up? If we gonna have something, it's gonna be real, and this and that, and love is gonna come if it come. That was my vibe. And I said that, and then she said, she replied, and she looked down, and she was like, what? So you don't believe in lovers? She said, and the thing about it was that she didn't say you don't believe in love. That's what 9 out of 10 people say. Oh, this and that, I'm married to the game. Oh, you don't believe in love, She said, you don't believe in lovers. And like I was saying, I had already found that tarot card that said the lovers on it. So that, when she said that, she didn't know I found it, and I wasn't going to tell her that until she came back to my spot and seen it for herself. But when she said, you don't believe in lovers, I was like, whoa, she just said the card that I found. So that was another thing we said then. So we get on the bus, and along the ride, I take my glove off. I take one of my gloves off because her hands were cold, and I put it on her hand. And so she has a hand glove on, and I have I have the other one on, and we're holding hands, with the hand gloves, and we're squeezing each other's hands, and like we're cuddled up real hard. And she's like, I feel halfway like she's still playing like for other girls. She's like, he's mine, look, we're squeezing each other, we're holding each other, like, because it was another girl that was just kind of close. She was across the way and like another seat up. And I kind of felt like she was like hugging me so the girl would see kind of and be like, okay, I'm not going to talk to him. Or, okay, y'all are together. I get it, you know. But we were cuddled up, and I didn't feel any hesitation about kissing her or hugging her. I felt like I could lean over and give her a kiss. I could grab her around her neck and pull her in. She was going to do whatever I wanted her to do. I felt like I had, you know, like I had paid her money and she was giving me a service I paid for, and there was no doubts there about what she was willing to do to be down for me or not. So we did that. We came all the way into town. Then we start walking towards. We took I took girls on this path before because I don't want them to get like become doubtful about getting to my spot. Because when you get into town, into Astoria, I live at the college, so like not really, but I live like along the Column Trail, and it's near the college. But if you say that, people will kind of know the area. But so when you get in off the bus to town, like sometimes I go up and left and up and left and up and left and up and left until I'm, you know, all the way up and all the way left at my spot. But that's a tough mental scout, you know. So right when we got to the bus station, I just took a hard left. And I walked straight down. Me and Savannah, we walked straight. I took her like I took another girl before, because I didn't, like I was saying. We took a hard left all the way down to the street that I actually live on. And then all you have to do is like go straight up a bunch of blocks, and then you'll be there. But it's just 2 streets I took us on. So we went all the way down there. And then when we were passing, we passed like the Chevron, because that's the street I'm on. And once you hit that Domino's Chevron, then you take that right up that street. And so like, do you want anything to drink? You want me to get anything? And I kind of didn't want to like take her to the store, because I didn't want her to get distracted or lose hope or nothing. You know, and then we still had a little ways to hike too. So I was like, I asked her once, she didn't really say nothing. I said it again, and she was kind of distracted, and then I said, fuck it, come on. So we just walked up and up and up, and got to the college, and she was impressed with how, she was like, you hike this every day? I was like, yeah. And she was like, man, you know. So then we got up to the campus, and then from there it's just up in the hill a little bit. So we walked up in the hill, and she was real cool about it. But she knew it was some athletic shit, you know, to be doing all the time, every day and all the time. And so when we got into the spot, she loved it. She was like, wow, I could so chill here. And so that was cool. And so we cuddled, and I'm not gonna tell you everything that happened while we was together, but it was good times. And I looked over, and I seen that the lover's card was over there by the candle. And I said, hey, did you see that? And she was like, I think I had the candle lit at this time. I was like, hey, did you see that? And she was like, And I showed her the tarot card, and it said the lovers. And I knew her mind went right to when she said, you don't believe in lovers. The card was showing that I did, you know, and that I do, that I am for real. And I was just saying that to kind of, you know, be like, you know, be tough a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Show I had a tougher exterior than, you know, not just wearing my heart on my sleeve. But when she seen that, I knew that she knew that I was full of love and that I was gonna love her. And along the way when she was in here, she was like, I don't understand. I know she was running game, son, but she was like, I don't understand what you're trying to do to me. I was like, I'm trying to love you, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm trying to love you. And I put some game on her. I was like, I was like, anytime we're together, you're supposed to love the person you with, even if it don't last that long. I was like, you're supposed to try to love her. And then I told her, not in that succession of conversation, but along the way, I told her, no, that's not true. That's the next time she came back. That's the next time. So we spent the night. The next morning, we didn't mess around. We just cuddled, and it was like that. It wasn't no intercourse. So the next morning she woke up. She was like, "I'm gonna go to the post office, and I'll be back in an hour." I was like, "All right." She left, was gone a whole week. Did not come back in an hour. And I remember she had a big trash bag off the bus, and I carried that trash bag all the way from the bus station to the campus, to my cabin. And she was like, "I feel so bad for you hauling that." She was like, "I wouldn't even be mad if you just dropped it, just threw it in the trash and didn't even haul it, But it was a clue in there, as to why we were soulmates, not soulmates, but twin flames, or like supposed to be together, or our true love. She left, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna look in this bag, and she didn't come back the first day, and then the next day, and then I was like, you know what? I've had this happen to me before with girls who are in the street, you know what I'm saying? It'll be cool and y'all kick it that first night, and then they'll leave, and then that'll be it. And they'll leave their shit behind and all that clothes and purse and all type of shit. And they won't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you see them again, they have another purse, another backpack, all the different clothes. So the first night I was gonna keep it and be cool with it, and then the second one I kind of fell into play. I was like, I knew what's gonna happen. She ain't gonna come back. So I went to her shit, and I found that she had it was a pair of black pants in there that are exactly the 501s that I have. Black 501s, button up, but they were smaller. Like for her, they was like 3 or 4 sizes smaller. And I had the bigger pair, and I dug in there and seen that she had the little pair. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And when we were at the bus stop, she looked me up and down after we were chatting for a while. She was like, "What's up, twin?" She was like, "We're fucking dressed identical to match." She had on a Carhartt jacket. I had on a Carhartt sweater. She had on a Nike jacket under that. I had on a Nike jacket over my sweater. She had on she had on a camo hat. I had on a camo hat, but hers was orange and camo, and mine was brown and camo. She's Mexican, and she looks Indian. She looks Indian and like Mexican a little bit, but she looks really like Brahmin, like Indian. And I look Indian and like Mexican a little bit. So it's like we look alike, you know what I'm saying? She looks like my twin, you know what I'm saying? We look like we're brother and sister. And when I seen her at the bus stop, I remember, I'm just trying to remember as much shit as I can, because I'm going to listen back to this and for the record. But when I was we were at the bus stop, something else I said was that, because I have a crush on Wonder Woman. And, like, she's Janet Jackson, Wonder Woman, all these strong-ass women. Like, not so much Beyonce, but I never had a crush on Beyonce, but what I was saying was, like, Beyonce talks a lot, you feel me? But her body is not, you could tell she's not like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell she's not about it, you know what I mean? Because she looks too dollish, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at when you look at a girl's body like Wonder Woman, or like Janet Jackson, you know these bitches, or like J-Lo, these bitches are athletic. They will kick your ass. They will kick ass. They will do whatever they gotta do to fucking win. You feel me? Like, they're athletic. They're tough looking. You feel me? Not no fucking none of that. You know what I'm saying? Female sexual slave fantasy shit in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no perfect woman like that. I had a crush on Wonder Woman and Janet Jackson. They're real bitches. If you listen to Janet Jackson's music, this bitch was like, "I love you. I was thinking of you. Let's wait a while. Let's don't fuck yet. I really like you." Like, real shit. Shit niggas think, but the bitch got a pussy. So it's like some real female shit. You know they not gonna be with no simp motherfucker. They not gonna settle to be with no nigga that's not on their level. You feel me? That's how you know them bitches like it. So when I seen her, I was like, damn, you're fucking Wonder Woman. Like, cause she had that brunette hair and big brown eyes. She was thick and not chubby. She had big breasts, but not huge. You know, she looked like fucking Amazonian. You could dress her up as Wonder Woman and be like, action. You know what I'm saying? So she was really happy I said that. Really happy about that. But until Savannah, see, that's why it's so special. I know she's the love of my life. I know she's an important person. Even if we never meet, and I'm not, you know, I don't say that loudly, but even if that was all the time we spent together, and I know it's not, but when I did some research on the Twin Flames video, and it was like, you could spend 2 days with him and it'll feel like 2 weeks or 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And it's true. We spent 2 days together over a 3-week period, and that shit feels like we said enough deep things and done enough deep things in those times to where it feels like we had a 2-year relationship. And the camouflage hat she had on had a W on it. It was a Winchester camo hat, but it just said woman to me. Alright, so boom, she leaves, don't come back. I go through her shit, find that she has more clothes that are like me. I end up taking the shirt she had in there. I washed it planning, you know, because it was something in there was wet. I was planning that she was going to be back maybe the next day, or not even really planning, but like in the event, you feel me? Like, what if? So I can still be cool and not just trash her shit, you know? So I washed the shit before I got rid of it. So I ended up keeping the shirt and everything else I gave it. I washed it, and then after she didn't come back the next day, then I gave the shit away. I still see that hat in the street. People still passing that hat around. So I did see her out in the street walking around, but nope, that ain't true. This bitch disappeared. When she left. She left like the States. She went into somebody's house. She fucking left town. Cause I didn't see her for a whole fucking week. And I went out in the streets looking for the bitch. You feel me? And I couldn't find her. Because I had her shit. I had some motive, you feel me? I had some, you know what I mean? If I'm being humble about it. You know what I'm saying? We were together. And I told her that first day, after giving me all that love and coming on that strong and coming to my spot, I was like, we're together. She was like, no, we're not. I was like, yes, we are. You could fucking lie all you want to yourself, but me and you are together. You could fuck it up. You could, lie to me and break my heart and shit like that. But what you've done, you've made us be together. You feel me? You've consummated our relationship by coming onto me that strong and coming back here in that high of an intensity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put a hot piece of metal on a piece of plastic. And then when you take the metal off, be like, all right, see ya. No, you changed me. You feel me? You left a deep fucking burn inside of my plastic. You know what I'm saying? And people that do that are called my girlfriend and my woman, and it's you. So you could lie and shit and act like you didn't do it, or it ain't there, or you don't care. But I'm telling you, that's what happened. So she leaves. This is what I told her the first time. I was making a video about her, or not really about her, but she was a part of the video. It was about music. And, but love, was a part of that. I was saying how it changed my mentality about how I'm going to go forward with my creativity, meeting Savannah and finding true love. So, and getting off the, yo, what's up? I'm going to fuck you, girl. Yeah. All right, yeah, I fucked her and I don't give a crap. I met another one next week. What's up? I fucked her too. Like, I got off of that shit after I met Savannah. And, because I done all that and I'm not missing nothing. I turned over every stone. There ain't no one night stand or no fling I could have that's ever gonna make me feel like I'm missing out. It's nothing out there. No 20-girl group of no ex-bitches that always wanted to fuck me. It ain't no scenario you could create. The only scenario is me and Savannah, and that's it. And so I'm saying it already happened. So I'm just hanging on. You feel me? And she ended up coming back. So it's like I hung on for a good cause. Now she's back. Now I got more to talk about. You feel me? So now she left again. Okay, now I'm hanging on. Then when she come back, I'm just keep having more. I'm not gonna ever be like, she was a liar or it was all fake. No, the most beautiful woman I've ever been with, the funniest woman I've ever been with, the most sweet woman, the best fucking body, the body I like, the skin tone I like, the fucking mentality, close to me, everything about her, it's perfect. She's it. You feel me? She's it. She's it. It's something they were saying on the twin flame thing, and I'm gonna say it. When you meet your twin flame, it's like meeting. It feels like meeting Jesus, like your Savior. It's like all I gotta do is think about Savannah and cherish her, and I'm free. It's like I'm home free from a bunch of bullshit in life. I don't have to deal with a lot of shit because I'm hanging on to her. And a lot of that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You carry it around, but when you hanging on to love, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got the hands for it. And it's a great excuse when people walk by, especially bullies. They're like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm in love, leave me alone. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, they'll respect it. Because, it's reflective. You're respected in yourself. So, I'm hanging on to Savannah. She's my true love, my twin flame in this relationship talk. So I let her go in my mind. I was like, all right, well, if I see her again, I'll see her again. I got one up on her. You know what I'm saying? She lied, she left, she didn't come back. So if I ever see her again, I'm not going to be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So I was recording the video, and here she knocks on the damn thing. Anybody in there? Hey, I'm like, who is it? She's Savannah. I said, fuck yeah. And then zipped open the thing. She come in, and I'm so happy because she came back. Even though it was a week and not an hour, I was still happy. She came in, and I hugged her. And I told her I think she's the one for me. And I told her, I said, I want to be with you forever. I told her all that. And she was like, wow. She was like, let me think about what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And then like a few minutes later, I was like, just joking. I was like, will you marry me? And she was like, let me get back to you on that. So that was just a funny thing to say. Just like not know, you know what I mean? So like, that's a good thing. That's what she was telling me, is not know. So that means that she was giving me hope in a reverse manner, but a true negative hope, by saying it's not no the answer. That's hope, you know what I'm saying? Because you may never be yes, but it's definitely not a no. So that's always hopeful, you feel me? So, okay, so she comes back and we're basically together. Oh, and while she's there, I was like, hey, I want you to, because I'm thinking about her all the week. I was like, hey, I want you to try and love me when we're together, okay? Like, try your best to, like, love me. And then she tried to wiggle out of it, and I was like, Savannah, all right, please take me serious. Like, please, will you do your best to try and love me? She was like, okay, yes. I was like, yes. She was like, yes. And then she said, and I said, all right, cool. I said, I'm gonna love you too. And I said, good luck. And then she said, good luck to you. So, so that was that. Um, yeah, I'll stop it there.